Okay, that's much better. Hello everyone. How are you today? Can you hear me, guys? I want to confirm, yeah. I just turned on my mic. Please confirm if you have heard my voice. I wanna hear comments from you guys if you have if my voice is clear or not. So we are now doing live stream. So we are in a live AMA with Plutonians. So our special guests are CIO Mr. James Lee and the CTO Mr. Tillman. So $200 worth of BUSD will be given away. So just to recap, $20 each for the top 5 AMA questions and $10 each for the 10 random lucky winners. Oh, thank you for the comment. So while we are waiting for the guests, okay, so I would like to make a shout out to the following. The early birds, Kushni, Kapisirit, hello, Abdul, A&D Family Channel, Retake, hello. Dude, you're not late, you're early. Kali, hello, Shanks, Aninon1E.crypto, hello. Nice. So I think we have 8 minutes more before our guests will come in. So for now, we still have to wait. And guys, as you have seen right here on my pinned post above the chat room, of course, there's a Google form. You need to fill that up for you to enter the giveaway. Guys, you need to fill up ASAP. Okay? Because guys, we will have we are doing something new when it comes to random giveaways, okay? So it's better for you to fill up the form. So I'm just going to so it's right here on the pinned post. Okay? The one that is highlighted above. Thor NFTs, hello. Thanks for coming, man. So good day, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Thank you. So for the rest of you who are online, please make sure that you have filled up the Google form above right here on the pinned post in our chat room. Okay? So guys, have you finished eating? So yeah, I have finished eating earlier. Thank you, thank you. Guys, keep it coming, okay? So for now we have like 8 participants who have filled up the form. This is for the random giveaway. So $10 each for the 10 random lucky winners worth in BUSD. Okay, so one of the guests is going to enter. So that's Till, and we still have James to come in. Okay. Till, hello.
Nomad. How's it going? Good to see you.
Hey, good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Awesome. I think
Oh,
James
yeah.
is coming in.
Yes.
Cool.
What time is it there, by the way?
Nearly
It's,
midnight.
yeah, 5 minutes to midnight.
Okay.
5 minutes to
5 minutes.
midnight.
So we are now live on YouTube. So we
I can
have
see that.
yes they're excited. They're excited.
Awesome.
Great to be here.
You might want to
Yeah,
take
great
time
to
to
be
say
here.
hello to our subscribers here who are tuning into us right now.
Yeah, sure. How you
guys.
doing? How you doing,
How's the
Kommunitas world?
weather? How's the weather in here? It's really, really raining. That's a good observation.
It's sunny
Obviously,
outside.
someone's
as you
got their
can
eyes on the news.
Oh yeah. So we have still like 4 minutes remaining before we finally begin.
Yep.
see. Sure thing.
So once again, guys, for those of you who just came into our live chat, so don't forget to fill up our Google form for the random giveaway. Okay. So it's on
Definitely
the
do
pinned.
that.
It's in the pinned post of our live chat section here.
Don't miss out on that.
Yeah.
You can win money.
Oh, James, I really love that background.
Yes,
I really love that background. Metaverse.
It takes the focus off my face, so that's why I like it, Nomad.
I'm jealous.
You can change your background. I'll give you a video in a moment if you like.
No. I'm fine
a
with
whole
this. I'm
bunch.
fine with this already.
All right.
Wow. You know, Metaverse is trending right now. You know, I don't have a VR equipment, by the way. You know, I am planning to buy Oculus VR. You know, it's you know, I think this is one thing that is required for playing the VR game of Plutonians, correct?
You don't need.
Required,
You don't
but it
need
is a VR game. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it feels.
You can play on desktop and on mobile.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
really? Oh, okay. That's great. That's great news.
If you have a USB controller, that works best.
Oh, that's really nice. You know, I have a keyboard. I also have a game controller. So either way, that works, right?
Yeah. We've also got different views as well. We've got a top down and we've got a VR view. So top down actually works better on keyboard. I find I'm testing the test builds right now, and I feel like it actually plays better on keyboard. But I think top down games have always been on keyboard, right? So
Yeah, that's right.
Fun.
Yeah, look, the VR demo is really immersive though, so you get a completely different feel. So definitely something to play if you do have a VR headset. Jump on it and have a fly around, and don't crash into any asteroids, and listen to the music.
Yeah. Jump on your Quest. Go to Pluto.quest. Pluto.quest.
Yeah.
On your headset.
That's great. That's great. So we have 1 more minute to go. So, all right. Looks like there are many viewers right now. I think 14 are watching us, and there will be more to come. So most of them are from Asia. So Indonesia, Philippines. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
We are hardcore gamers. You know, I've been a gamer since I was since the days of the family computer, the Nintendo days. You know, that Super Mario stuff.
Yeah, sure. You don't look
Nintendo
that old.
64 or like. Yeah,
Oh no, it's a family computer. That's the first ever
Famicom.
console that I have.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, the
OG.
good old one.
Yes.
and then here comes PlayStation 1, and then the evolution of FPS games like Counter Strike, Dota,
Did
or
you play
so
a
on.
lot of
Yeah,
CS?
yeah. I think we could see it. Okay,
No,
I
did you
think
play a lot of Counter Strike.
I'm so poor in that, especially in aiming, especially in using sniper.
Yeah.
I'm so poor in aiming, to be honest.
That's all right.
Oh, I think
practice makes perfect, right?
yeah. So I think we're good to go now. I think it's time. So
Yep.
so before we begin, I would like to I would like to ask the community right here in the live chat, are you guys ready for our live AMA with Plutonians? I want to hear some noise. Come on. I want to hear some noise. All right, so I think
F's in the
let's
chat.
begin. Okay, so good evening to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you are, in different times, so good morning and good afternoon, respectively. Right
Yep.
here it's evening. So once again, this is Jeff, aka Nomad Fury, and we are live now on YouTube. So our agenda for tonight is, live AMA with Plutonians. Okay. So our special guest for today, of course, I'm starting off with the CIO, Mr. James Lee, and the CTO, Mr. Ryan Tillman. Okay.
Great to be here.
So,
Good to
so
be
guys,
here.
welcome
thanks
to the
for having
show.
us. Thanks.
All
Thanks
right.
for having us.
And also, I would like to say hello to all of our subscribers and viewers who are tuning in to our live AMA with Plutonians right now. And of course, we will be having a $200 BUSD giveaway. So, 5 winners will receive $20 worth of BUSD, for the top AMA questions, and $10 each for the random 10 lucky winners. Okay. So, as in my previous AMAs, of course, I had a different way in picking those winners, but this time it's something new. That's why in the pin post, for those of you who just came in, you need to fill up the form for you to be qualified in our random giveaway. Okay? So, and also guys, we will pick the winners after our question and answer portion from the audience. Okay, so guys, are we all set?
Yep.
We're ready to go.
Fill out that form.
Okay,
Fill out that form.
so first things first, let's get to know more a bit about you guys. Okay, so could you share to us on how did you get started getting involved in the crypto, blockchain, DeFi, NFT, and Metaverse space, and what motivated and inspired you in creating and developing Plutonians?
That's quite a few questions in one.
Yeah, do you want to kick off?
Yeah, I can. I'll just obviously, probably much like a lot of the population in Southeast Asia and the rest of the world, I kind of found Bitcoin and Ethereum probably around 2016. I actually purchased my first Bitcoin in a hotel lobby in Ho Chi Minh City in 2016, and I think I got some Ethereum as well. Obviously rode the wave of hype through the ICO sort of era, and watched that super cycle end and then restart again. I guess a year ago. And since then, I kind of I found that decentralized dream that I always envisioned and never really knew that it would sort of come to materialize in that way, shape, or form. And I've been standing up projects in the DeFi space for the last couple of years. So full time in the blockchain space, and I guess that's kind of how Till and I have actually known each other for 20 some years, so we are quite old, and we rekindled our friendship over our love of blockchain and everything, gaming, Metaverse, and DeFi. So yeah, I guess that's a good segue for you to tell us about how you got into it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Well, in terms of crypto, my claim to fame is I told this story a few times, but my roommate, when Bitcoin was first kind of coming up, he said, "Hey, you got to check this out. It's going to be big." And I was actually mining Bitcoin on my laptop CPU, and it overheated, and I thought it was completely ridiculous, and I deleted the whole thing, and I was like, this is never gonna be a thing. So how wrong I was. But yeah, I think I've been a programmer, and I've been deving games for a long time, so obviously keeping my eye on things, in that time, I think up until 2017, when I sort of started to get more, back into it, I was making games. But yeah, now that we've got like solid VR platforms that are coming up and everyone's kind of slowly getting into. And then we've got, crypto, and then the two together to create the metaverse. It's a very exciting time.
Absolutely. And it's good to be part of it as well.
All right, so it's great to know you, James and Till. So thank you so much for that. It's great to meet you, and of course, I stand corrected about your name earlier, Till. All right.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because I have when I introduced you earlier, it's like Ryan Tillman. What the heck?
I didn't hear that. I actually didn't hear that.
Ryan Tillman.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I have pronounced earlier. Yeah, apologies for that.
That's fine. I didn't see Ryan, but that's fine.
Yeah, sometimes my mind was confused,
That's all right.
All right. So guys, once again, I thank you so much for introducing yourselves on how did you get started getting involved and interested into the crypto blockchain, DeFi, NFT, Plutonian, and Metaverse space, and what inspired you and motivate you in creating and developing Plutonians. Now, for our next question, what is currently the mission and vision of Plutonians?
Yeah.
What's the current mission?
Mission and vision.
Mission and vision.
Yeah, I can jump into the mission if you want to cover the vision.
Sure.
If you want.
I'll try and cover the vision. Yeah.
Well, you created the vision, so I guess the mission is obviously to launch a game that's desirable to play. I guess something that sort of Till and I discussed a lot when we were sort of conceiving moving the game into the metaverse was that we really didn't feel that there were any desirable games to play in the blockchain gaming space. And what we sort of really conceived out of that and the way we were sort of planning to go to market with it, and I guess the blueprint is to really sort of stand up a game that doesn't only act as a desirable game to play, but acts as a conduit for real gamers outside the blockchain gaming space to really be that exposure point for them to get into blockchain. I mean, because there's been nothing desirable in the blockchain space. I think that's probably where a lot of projects have sort of missed the boat, and haven't really enabled that onboarding of real gamers into blockchain gaming space. So I think that's why a lot of them have been fairly turn-based and boring up until now. I think that's something that we really aspire to do differently.
Yeah.
I guess that would be our mission.
That's a good summary of the mission. I think, in terms of the vision and in terms of like strategizing and essentially building on a framework and a model that doesn't exist yet, that's where you want to be, right? That's very exciting. So in terms of the vision, I guess, when we are constructing our tech stack, we are always thinking about not only where are we going to be in a year's time or 3 years time or even like 5 or 10 years time in terms of technology, but also what do we ourselves find fun and what do we ourselves want to see the metaverse look like, want to see the metaverse capable of. And when I say we, I'm really talking not only about the traditional idea of a game studio anymore. I'm talking about the community, and that's why we launched Labs, Plutonians Labs, to really get the community much closer to the development, and because that's where the metaverse is really going to come from, the community. So that's the vision. Our vision. Yeah.
All right, at least you've shared to us about the amazing mission and vision that you have for Plutonian. So thank you so much for that, guys. Now, on to the next question, which is one of the most important questions that everybody needs to know. Now, could you explain to our subscribers here about the real and positive use cases of Plutonians, especially about the exciting VR metaverse game that you have right now?
Yeah. I mean, look, I guess I could jump in there. And do you want to expand or do you want to go in?
No, you go.
Okay. Yeah. Look, I mean, the VR demo that we've currently got it's Metaverse, I guess, to a certain extent. But it's really our sort of alpha demo, if you like. So, we will be standing up our top-down shooter shortly, but our full game iteration that will really sort of unravel what we believe the metaverse is anyway, will be happening in September. So I think the best thing about our game is that users can play it for free. They can achieve this because we give them a complimentary NFT shuttle to actually play the game with. I think it's a really strong use case, and we've seen a lot of other projects sort of start their capital raise and start standing up something, but it feels like they're putting a lot of barriers and roadblocks up, for, I guess, barriers to entry for people to actually play the game, because you sort of need to purchase some NFT spaceships or some gaming characters like in Axie Infinity to even play the game. So it's really cutting a lot of their potential market out from the get-go. And I guess that's something that we really believe strongly. That's something that we're definitely not going to do. So I guess in its current form, the VR game is our alpha. You can fly around. You experience a tiny taste of the buffet that will release with our Unreal Engine iteration of the game in September. But I guess, you could definitely expand on that.
Totally. I feel like this is more vision stuff, really, isn't it? That we get to talk about, which is fun. But yeah, I really think, what James says is totally right. And that's a huge source of our own, that's a huge source of the team's motivation right there. We want to build the games that we ourselves want to play, and we haven't found one yet. So we have to build it. But and I keep saying this over and over, but crypto has a game problem. We know that. The crypto community, they're crypto literate, they're tech savvy, they're much more ahead of the game than most people. But at the same time, gaming has a persistent state problem, which crypto solves very well. And I think it is it's upsetting, of course, to see kind of a lot of the gaming community kind of looking at crypto as sort of like micro transaction 2.0, and they're not really into it. But there is that community in the middle, which they really want that high quality gameplay experience, but they see the value in being able to own their in-game items. So that's the community which we believe will grow over the next few years, and that's really the future of the metaverse right there.
All right, at least you shared to us the amazing real use cases and fundamentals of Plutonians, especially the VR Metaverse game that you have. So I have yet to play that game though, but I am really looking forward to it, because the first thing that I have encountered the game, I was thinking like, do I need Oculus for this one? Oh, it's really expensive. So at least have you shared to us guys on that we don't need some stuff like that, to play the game.
Just jump on labs. Jump on labs.plutonians.tech, check it out. If you've got a USB controller, you can play on your computer, on your phone.
Or even with a keyboard on your computer. So it's across all screens playable.
We try and accommodate everyone, all screens.
Okay, and speaking of the phone, so it's available for both Android and iOS, correct?
Should run on Android and iOS, yeah. You will need a USB gamepad though for mobile.
Oh, a USB gamepad.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I already have that.
No on-screen controls. Yeah.
It's like an Xbox. It looks like Xbox.
It should also work with. It should also work with like Bluetooth. Yeah, as well. Just a gamepad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So thank you so much for that, guys. Now let's move forward to our next question. Okay. Now, out of all the blockchains that exist in this space, why do you prefer Solana for your Plutonians VR Metaverse game?
Yeah. Great question. I love this question. Look, I think when we were, again, it comes back to what we were talking about in the beginning. You're planning for the future, right? But you're also very aware of the kinds of games that are being built. And the kinds of games that are being built are like turn-based games and, battle games, or turn-based battle games, or battle turn-based, or whatever. It's all the same, because they're kind of, they're operating with
current blockchain technology. Whereas we really wanted to make a real-time game So when we started reading through the Solana docs and started, playing around with the blockchain, we pretty quickly realized that this was something that was quite different. With the 400 millisecond blocks and asynchronous stuff, we realized that this was the chain that the only chain that we could see that was capable of letting us do the kind of game that we wanted to do.
All right, so at least have you shared to us on why you choose Solana over the other blockchains, for running your game, despite no disrespect to the other blockchains though, but yeah, everybody has their own choice.
We're not allergic to the other chains, but different chains are good for different tasks.
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
right.
We think we chose the best one for this kind of game. Absolutely. We may build another game later with Ethereum.
Yeah.
Oh, Ethereum!
No, I'm kidding. I mean, you never know. I'm just saying we could build it with Phantom. We could build it with many things. But yeah, look, we like Till said, we're not allergic to other blockchains, and even who knows what the future will hold for Plutonians. Down the track, you never know. The sky's the limit, right? With all the interoperability between chains, it really is the limit. So you could just keep going and expanding it out.
All right, so great to know about it. So thank you so much, guys. Now on to the next question. I think this is also one of the most important ones. Okay, so who are your main competitors in this space, and what makes your VR Metaverse game stand out from the rest?
I think probably the main competitors in the space that we usually get sort of compared to are probably your Star Atlas or Sidus Heroes. I think these are the two main ones that we get compared to anyway. Look, we already have some gameplay, and our main point of difference is that we've got a game editor suite that will be standing up as well. And that consists of 3 tools: a content editor, a level builder, and a story creator. And I guess, the other, difference is, that will obviously allow, I guess, where another game studio may release a game and it feels like it's on rails, it will really allow for each of the players or users to actually expand out on our own metaverse that we're standing up. So it's kind of a different sort of engagement tool for your community, if you like. But I guess, also compounded with the fact that we don't have any barriers to entry like some of those. I mean, I believe in Star Atlas, you need to own a spaceship to actually play when they stand up the game. And that's probably worth, I think the base entry price is around half an ETH. That's big money for someone to actually hit the ground running. So I think those are probably the 2 key differences. There are some really great ones that we've got up our sleeves, and haven't got any sleeves really. But I was going to say we want to keep some things open and things to allow us to sort of promote and market it. But yeah, definitely there's a huge range of key points of differences between us and those competitors, if you wanted to compare us to us, then those 2 anyway. But yeah.
All right, so at least have you shared to us about the main competitors that you have in this space. I've heard of Star Atlas before, but I never got the chance to go in early. I was still doing a lot of research about that. Some of my friends would say that, hey, you should check this out. It's a really hot game on Solana blockchain. So yeah, until now I still haven't got into Star Atlas yet, but for Plutonians, well, I think this is the chance now.
We're here. Yeah, we'll help you.
Yeah, sure. I'm looking forward to that, guys. So, thank you. So, before we go to the next question, I would like to ask the community on how are you guys doing, by the way? Did you enjoy our conversation here, by the way, our live AMA? I know that you're excited, to ask questions to our wonderful speakers here for tonight. Okay, so just to remind you guys about our giveaway. So it will be done after the Q&A portion, okay? Coming from you guys. And also don't forget to fill up the form to be qualified for the random giveaway. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. Now, could you share about the recent achievements and the partners that you have on board with Plutonians?
But yeah, we got some great partners. Yeah, for sure. What should we talk about? What can we talk about at the moment? We can talk about
it's a good question.
DEX partnership.
Yeah, for sure. I think so. Absolutely.
Staking.
Yeah. Did you want me to talk about it?
Yeah. So we're super excited about our partnership with Aldrin. So Aldrin.com, and they're not just a DEX, but they're also a wallet. And on Solana, it's a really great DEX. They do a lot of traffic even through Jupiter. So for staking, it's a really great option. But we've actually partnered with them for some really unique and exclusive staking mechanisms, which James has designed, with those guys and worked really hard on. So.
Yeah, it's something I guess that we'll be announcing closer to our TGE. But yeah, definitely something exciting that will give our users utility for both of their tokens from TGE.
From day one.
So trying to add some additional value from the get-go. I guess, look, I guess if you want to talk about achievements, we've had a sensational, highly successful public sale already, which sold out in record time across multiple launch pads. I guess like Till said, partnering with Aldrin is definitely the best in class sort of Solana DEX, and just a really solid team, a really great team to work with as well. In regards to future partners that we're going to announce shortly, I mean, that's really exciting as well for us. I think over the next couple of days, you'll see some really solid partnership announcements, and ones that we're really, really excited about, and sort of covering off and helping us go to market in some, I guess, sensational form, if you like. So that's the plan anyway.
All right, at least you shared to us about the recent achievements that you guys have from the beginning until now, especially the partners that you have on board. Thank you so much for that. Now, aside from the achievements that you have mentioned, there are challenges as well. Guys, could you share about the recent challenges that you are facing right now and how you guys overcome them?
I mean, yeah, we would probably be lying if we didn't sort of tell you about the problems with the current market conditions. They're obviously playing with taking our project to market. So, I mean, look, we are in discussions, and they generally don't take this long with centralized exchanges. But I guess it's probably the elephant in the room that we need to talk about. And, with the war going on in Ukraine and an unsteady market, we really need to find the optimal conditions to take this project to market. And as a result of those, the current market conditions, we are being led to that best date by the centralized exchanges that we plan to list with. So, I guess people need to.
There's certain things that obviously come up. Stumbling stones that are just a fact of life, and you just have to roll with the punches and get on with building and keep working hard, which the entire team is doing every day, to get the best result for this project, but also for the community. But obviously it's hard to ignore all of the when TGE in the chat. So we actually launched today just something to keep us all entertained, keep the community entertained in the short term, and that was the When TGE competition. So check that out. It's live on our Twitter right now. If you guess the correct TGE, you'll win a prize.
The date, the time, and the centralized exchange.
Yeah, it's a difficult one
to win, but everyone's in with a chance. So, and there's 3 chances to win as well. Yeah. So, yeah.
Good luck.
have a go at that. It's on our Twitter at the moment. So
but yeah, you know, when life gives you lemons, you got to make lemonade, right? But I think in terms of the project, we are a quality project. We've got VR demo live on the site. We've got labs. We've got a jam-packed roadmap. You know, not only this year but well into the future. So it's going to be a very exciting time. You know, a couple of extra weeks for TG. It's not a huge problem.
Yeah, definitely. And look, it'll do better by the project, creating that good launch pad or platform to go to market, but also trust me, the contributors will be a lot happier launching at the right time
with that as well. Our partners have all really been supportive with that.
All right. Okay. So at least have you shared to us about the recent challenges that you are facing these days and how you guys overcome that. So thank you so much for that. Now on to the next question. How do you see yourselves in a few years from now, especially on this game?
Probably a few more gray hairs, wouldn't you say?
Probably be a few years older.
Maybe a little plastic surgery, a lift. I think we'd probably have a catalog of games from UA Fabrica by then, and a ton of expansion packs released into the crypto sphere from Plutonians. That's for sure. What else?
Yeah,
what else do you see?
Oh yeah, really excited about the game company UA Fabrica. You know, James and I founded, and we're so excited to even get into that more in detail. But obviously, you know, that's the kind of 2, 3, 5, 10-year plan. So
yeah, absolutely,
we're excited about what's in store for that.
But I'm completely excited to see what kind of I guess atmosphere we create and how the metaverse sort of pans out with Plutonians as well. I mean, imagine some of the content that some of the players and users or would-be game developers are going to sort of push out, what assets are going to create that complement ours. So it's exciting. It's really exciting.
Yeah, super excited about the community aspect for sure. I want to play those games.
All right, so at least you shared to us on how do you see yourselves, and especially in this game in a few years from now. So let's look forward to that, guys. So thank you so much. Now let's move on to our final question for this for the in my part, because after this the community will be asking you questions here in our live chat. So for those of you who are in our live chat, make sure that you are going to prepare your questions to our special guests here. Okay, so let's continue. Now, guys, could you give us some reasons on why we should not miss out the opportunity to play Plutonians Metaverse Play to Earn VR game, as well as owning these NFTs early?
Well, you've got to be in it to be a part of it, and we are making history right here. You know, we are literally building the metaverse, and that's our whole vision for not only the game, the future games that UA Fabrica are working on, intercompatibility with other games, other metaverse projects. But on top of that, the community-driven development and the community tools to enable the community to tell their story through the metaverse. So that's what really excites me. You've got to be here right now for this important moment in history. Yeah,
absolutely. And look, the NFTs are beautifully designed by our in-house 3D modeling team. I guess
behind you.
We use only the finest alloys and weaponry on each spaceship, and when you fly it out of the dealership, they should really appreciate in value, like other NFT spaceships. Plutonians, will also feature some really inviting, incentivized DeFi and GameFi features. One I'll give you a quick example of one of those. We are standing up a borrowing and renting platform. So, the users can multiply their holdings and really get immersed into the Plutonians metaverse at the same time. So it's a win-win, isn't it, really, if you get in with Plutonians, especially early.
Yeah, get in, get staking.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so there you have it, guys. At least they've shared on why we should not miss out the opportunity to play Plutonians, play to earn VR Metaverse game. So, guys, thank you so much for that.
Pleasure.
Now, this is one of the most exciting parts because it's time for the community to ask you some questions. Okay. Now, for those of you who are into live chat, guys, okay, please post your questions right now. Okay, so remember, guys, the top 5 AMA questions will receive $20 worth of BUSD each. Okay. So coming from Sarat, when will be the pre-sale begin? That's his question here. Like, where can we buy the NFTs?
That's a great question. Do you want to
Can't
jump on that?
announce that yet.
Yeah, well, like we will be announcing that super soon, but it will be reasonably soon as well. You'll be able to.
You've got soon. Yeah,
Soonish.
NFTs coming soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Can't
The
be
next question.
a little bit more spot on with that.
Okay, so yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Sarath. Now, coming from Mr. Feroscan. So, is there any burning mechanism for RPC because it is an in-game currency and it will dump if there is no burning mechanism?
Yeah, look, good question. So look, we have designed another token, a rewards token that has burning capability. Look, RPC you can burn, but we don't plan to burn it in game. So to curb our emissions and stop that dumping and, consistent sell pressure on the market, as he's probably pertaining to, we have designed that rewards token, which is PU238 with that in mind. So great question though.
Really great question. But you need PU238 to power the ships, and you power the ship by burning the token. So you'll be trading your RPC for PU238 or getting it through staking rewards or some, or trading it some other way. And there is a burn mechanism.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question for us. So thank you so much for that. Guys, I would like to remind you that if I'm going to read these questions, that doesn't mean that you are the winner already, okay? So it will be the final decision will be coming from the team, okay? They are the ones who are going to pick this who are deserved to be on the top 5, okay? So next question coming from Abdul Rahim. So he asked, and I quote, I'm wondering, does the Plutonians game require a lot of capital to start? Can you give us an estimate on how much capital a gamer should put up to start playing the game?
Okay, that's 2 questions. So does he get to win on both if they're both picked? Abdul, I think, I guess to answer part of that, we did mention earlier, you should be able to play it across all screens, even your mobile phone. And if you probably need some sort of controller to actually do that on a phone, but at any computer in browser, you should be able to utilize the WebXR technology that we're using currently to play it. And I mean, in regards to how much capital, you could really actually start playing the game without any tokens if you wanted to. Don't tell anyone, but it's true. It's zero barrier to entry.
You shouldn't have. You're not born into this world with tokens. Why would you need tokens to start playing a game for the first time? So that's a really important part for us, and it's been really important feedback from the community that we want to honor.
But at the same time, if you do have tokens, you can hold them and earn and all different types of different rewards.
Flex on your bros. All the rest of it.
Buy better ships, better components. Absolutely.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Abdul. Thank you so much for that. Now coming from South Pin. Just wait a minute because there are so many questions. Oh, wait a minute because it automatically goes down. This scroll down button, it automatically goes down. So I have to scroll back up. Now, from South Pin, and I quote, is Plutonians game only suitable for pro players or is it also for beginners? And what about players who are not in the expert category who just play normally without a fixed income?
I think that's the beauty of blockchain gaming because there is always some sort of way to participate depending on, you know, any skill level, even if you don't want to play the game at all and you just want to participate in the economy. You know, as long as you can operate a DEX, you can technically participate and play the game. That is part of the game. You know, we are building economies here. We're not, it's not just like this traditional studio kind of just, you know, game. It's much more expansive, and that's what makes it so, that's what gives it so much energy, in my opinion. You know, in terms of skill levels, you know, on the controls, in the ships, flying around, that is something that we really work hard to incorporate into the gameplay whenever we can. So, you know, the situation, I'll give you an example. The situation we want to avoid is where the game gets too boring because there's no skill tree to climb. So, you know, you end up in a position where, you know, you've got a certain type of torpedo and then they have a certain type of shield, and you just trade and it's a wash. So you, at that point, you know, both players are just pressing a button and just trading, you know, units. It's not a game. It's not a game anymore. You know, you could spend your time doing other stuff. The kinds of games that we enjoy and the kinds of games that we hope the community will also enjoy do focus more on you as a human developing your skills rather than your avatar kind of leveling up and your avatar's getting better, but the mouse clicks stay the same kind of games. We would much prefer to see players level up themselves and take those skills out into the world and take those skills into the next game that they might play. So yeah, that's definitely our approach to the gameplay and how we keep it interesting for ourselves as well, you know. Yeah. So I hope that answers your question. But yeah, there'll be two pathways essentially. There'll be the RPG pathway, which is a bit more low risk, and you can play at your own pace and kind of progress through the story however way you wish, kind of find your own way, and you won't be bothered by other players, you know, attacking you, etc. But then maybe once you reach the end of that, you'll be skilled up and you might want to have some PvP. So then there'll be the Wild West. you can play for pink slips, if you will. So you can raid other ships and board them and loot, do all that sort of stuff. But you also run the risk of potentially, you know, getting boarded yourself. So yeah, there's a few ways in for different skill levels for sure. Yeah.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Southbin. Thank you so much for that. Now coming from Elim, and I quote, does your system have a user-friendly interface? Besides, have you got some kind of gateway or something like that?
Gateway? I wonder what that means.
Yeah,
what does that
I'm
mean?
not sure. I mean, look, I guess, yeah, I'm not too sure with the gateway. I mean, maybe a server are they thinking about for game server?
Maybe.
But, yeah. I mean, with the user interface, I mean, I guess one of the problems that we try to solve, or that we are trying to solve, and we are standing up, is that gamers will be able to play the game without having any friction point to the blockchain. So easy to use. They'll be able to play without even linking a wallet up or setting a wallet up or on ramping or off ramping off fiat into SPL tokens, et cetera, and our tokens. So, I mean, I think the UI sort of speaks for itself at the moment in regards to our website. I think you could probably, be confident in saying that, you know, it's going to continue through the game to be easy to use. You know, you can even fly the spaceship on our website around. I think that's something that Till does exceptionally well. Is creates a very great human computer interface, and you know that's testament to the website that he stood up with the team as well. So yeah, absolutely, it will have great, easy to use UI, even with our DEX and our farming and staking pools. They're all designed with that in mind to be easy to use. Absolutely. So hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much for asking the question. L. Okay. Now on to the next question. I will be picking some of those who are really interesting, but that doesn't guarantee you guys that you're going to win. Okay, just a reminder. And of course, before we go to the next question coming from the audience, please don't forget to enter. I mean the Google form, in the pinned comment for you to be qualified in the random giveaway. So guys, don't forget to fill up the form. Now, on to the next question. Coming from Shanks, and I quote, "Almost all games currently created will die out at some point in the future. Will Plutonians be finished once it's launched, or will it continue evolving in regards of graphics, gameplay, etc.?"
It's a cheeky question. I've heard that question before. I think it's a copy
Okay.
paste.
Oh, okay. So it's a copy
You
paste.
can answer it, but yeah. I think we've answered it before, actually. Should we pick
Okay.
another one?
But we can. I mean, look, it's a great question. I mean, the difference
a good
is,
question.
we stand up a game. We stand up expansion packs quarterly after that, and
Yep.
it's an ongoing, evolving game after TG and even the first, I guess, Unreal Engine game iteration of Plutonian. So, to answer your question, we don't believe it'll die out. I think one of the additional sort of layers to answering that question is, the actual users and players that are actually pushing out their own content and expanding on the Plutonians metaverse will also allow us to actually utilize any of their content, but also it's something that really keeps the community engaged and involved in the game. It's more immersive than someone just playing a game that someone stands up and walks away from and says, "Here's the game." On Rails, you can't change any part of it. So like it or lump it. I mean, that's where we're sort of coming at it from a completely different angle. So hopefully that answers your question. But we don't see it as dying out really quickly. I think, if you look at some use cases out there for Metaverse, the last sort of hot ticket item was land grabs and selling land plots. They really only ever turn into ghost town. So I understand where that sort of question's coming from. But I think we've sort of tried to attack that earlier on, and that's why we're releasing that tool set and game editor suite. So to really sort of enable an ongoing sort of game for many years to come, potentially. So yeah.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. So thank you so much for that. Now, Shanks, that's a great question, by the way. So let's move on to the next question. Coming from Aninon1e.crypto. So I think this is I think for me, I think this is a really important question, to be honest, when it comes to the sustainability of the game in the long run. Now, his question for you guys is, if the playing community burst into huge capacity, like increasing numbers, how can you cope up with it?
So if the community grows,
if we're super really successful, and
that's what he meant.
Well, if the community grows, there'll be more demand for the tokens. So that's one great thing.
We scouted it.
Look, I think that's the best problem you could have if you have a community growing like that. What it means in terms of from like the technical perspective, you need to be able to handle that in terms of the servers. And even kind of small indie games, or not so small indie games now. One example comes to mind, which is like Gorilla Tag. That started off, it was a solo developer, but now he's paying $5,000 a month or something for the server hosting, just to keep the game running, because the game has become so popular. But with that popularity came a lot of new investment and stuff, which only made the game better. So I think it's we definitely have the servers ready to handle that. But yeah, that's the best problem to have, in my opinion.
Yeah, and look, we've designed our tokenomics to actually be able, like we can pivot, we can change, we can modify our reward structure. We've sort of introduced that rewards token to curb our emissions as well. So we're never going to be in a position where our economy blows out, because we can always adjust it. And that's why we've designed our token, our in-game economy the way we have as well. So I guess, that will potentially answer part of the question as well.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. Aninon1 E.Crypto. So thank you so much for that. Now coming from Tanawat Lang. So he asked, and I quote, "What are your plans of connecting the game to the metaverse, and is there infrastructure in place for staking, swapping, or liquidity mining?"
Great question.
Yes.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Everything.
We kind of touched on that briefly with our partnership with Aldrin, Aldrin.com. Great DEX, but their staking and liquidity pools and stuff are really, really top notch. We use them. We checked it all out, and the team over at Aldrin are really exceptional, very professional. So we have a lot of faith in that team, and there is, there's also stuff beyond that, even, that we're not allowed to talk about yet, but we definitely want to, which is coming. It's one of the kind of hidden roadmap items, if you will, that are coming, that's coming, later in this year. So yeah, we're super excited about our staking and rewards offerings.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Tanawat. So that's a great question, by the way. Thank you so much. Now let's see which of these questions are I think it's gonna be great for all of you to listen. Okay, coming from Kapisirit Ndian. So she asked, and I quote, "What idea does the publisher have to reach out to gamers, non-crypto media channels, or players with a small capital but still wanted to experience this game genre on the blockchain platform?"
Yeah, I think that anyone can play the game and earn. Well, I don't think they can. So I think it doesn't really matter how much capital the person has. This game is really, anyone can play it without capital. They just need some technology to interface with it, right? A mobile phone with a controller, a VR headset, or any computer, basically. So, and an internet connection, obviously. So realistically, we don't sort of, I saw another question in there as well that sort of looked at, do you lock out any IPs from different countries as well? It's something that, it's a worldwide project. And we believe that Metaverse shouldn't be restrictive in that fashion anyway. And even restricting people from playing for free, it doesn't really represent what, a real, decentralized Metaverse should really look like, right? It should be open to anyone, just like the internet. And I guess, obviously the internet's blocked in in some way, shape, or form in some countries, but we don't plan to block any sort of IPs or any countries from actually taking part and growing with us, if you like.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Diane. So thank you so much for that. Now, coming from Cornelius V. Now, he asked, and I quote, "Will the token holders have any right to vote in decision making and be able to participate in the governance of the project?"
Yes.
Yeah.
So PLD users will need to stake it. They can earn APR as well when they stake it, and a lot of other fantastic things that we'll be releasing soon. But Plutonian DAO, which is our governance token, will form an integral part of our governance system that will be standing up probably along the same timeline as our first iteration of our Unreal Engine game release. So Absolutely. They will definitely play an integral part of that governance system and have voting rights. Indeed.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Cornelius. So thank you so much for that. Now I think we are going to entertain I think a couple or more 2 or 3 more questions because we're almost running out of time. So let's see. Okay, there are so many questions here. Coming from Kang Aaron. So he asked, and I quote, "You have used Unreal Engine. Why did you choose it despite the burden of paying royalties? And have you used any presets or everything is designed in-house?"
Good question.
Great question. Look, the thing about Unreal Engine is, when you get to the point where that aspect of the project is starting to incur the fees, you're at a level where the help that you receive from Epic Games is worth paying that anyway. The other thing is Unreal Engine is not our main driver. The game itself is a blockchain game. It just so happens to have an Unreal front end or an Unreal Engine implementation to get in there. So look, I think it's a really great question, and it doesn't fit in their current monetization model, actually. So look, Unreal Engine is free to use, right? So we're looking forward to that discussion.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Kang. So thank you so much for that. I think let's go to our last question. Okay, so guys, hopefully that you have enjoyed our live AMA with Plutonians, and don't forget to fill up the form that I have pinned here in our live chat, okay, to be qualified for the random giveaway. So last question, okay, from Tikus Kusing, how can Plutonians bridge the gap between real-world assets and the crypto space? How will this benefit? Is the platform available in different languages?
Great question. Yeah, we've worked really hard on our localization. So the website is already multilingual. We've got polylingual. It's got a lot of languages supported. I've lost count how many are supported. And in terms of the RPG, we definitely want to continue that support. So what is supported on the website, we obviously have access to those, that localization. Anything beyond that, we hope that the community will find it interesting enough to help us, expand that localization capability even further. And of course, we also understand that, a lot of fan-made games might not even originate in English, but they might become incredibly popular. So there might be, an Indonesian game or a Vietnamese level created that ranks really high and everyone's talking about, and then the community will obviously find a way to support that localization if it's popular enough. So look, I think as long as we build the tools, which we are, it's really open to the community, and I think that's really exciting for me, because a lot of games that I used to play are no longer available because the hardware became obsolete, or the servers shut down, or something, right? It's not that I wanted to stop playing the game, it's just I can't anymore, or it's prohibitively hard to do. You got to download an emulator and this and that and the other thing. So I think that really brings it back home to that persistent state feature of crypto, which is really making all of this metaverse stuff possible. So that is super exciting for us. Being able to write your own story, tell your own story, and know that it'll be there, into the future.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question. So thank you so much for that. And for the rest of you who have posted their questions here in our live chat, so the team will be selecting the top 5 questions, who will be taking home $20 each worth in BUSD. So guys, thank you so much for participating. So before we end, okay, so it's time for the giveaway. This is one of the most awaited part. So I want to hear from the community. Are you still alive? Are you still online? Are you excited? So make sure that you have filled up the form to be qualified for the giveaway. So I'll be giving you guys 1 more minute to fill up the form. And after that, all entries will be closed. So and we will begin our draw lots. Okay. So guys, I'm giving you 1 more minute. Okay. So the time starts now.
I think there's also a
Okay.
delay for some users, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Come on, guys. So
Is
yeah,
that a
you
chat that I can
you guys should catch up.
There's lots of great questions that I really want to answer, but maybe we'll answer them in the TG or something.
Maybe for
Yeah.
our frequently asked questions section.
Frequently asked questions. I can see Cornelius has been really going
I know. I saw
hard on the
that.
questions. Good work, Cornelius.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Cornelius B. Yeah. A shout out to him, by the way, because he has been supporting my live AMAs from the very beginning here.
Awesome.
Shout out to you,
OG.
Cornelius.
He's a
yes.
Nomad Fury OG.
Great to have you here, Cornelius.
Yeah, OG. Okay. All right. So maybe another 30 seconds. Can somebody
30 seconds. 29, 28,
28.
27, 26, 25,
Okay.
20, 19,
18, 17, 16, 15, 14,
14,
13,
13,
20,
12,
10,
10, 9, 8,
31,
7,
30,
6,
6, 5,
5,
4,
4, 3, 2, and 1. Time
Happy New
is
Year.
up,
Happy New
guys.
Year,
Okay,
everybody.
so so time is up. So overall, we have 69 entries.
Nice.
That's a really
69
nice number.
entries. Wow. Congratulations. Okay. I will be sharing the screen right now regarding the draw lots.
Cool.
Okay, so where is it? Ta-da! There we go. It's a spinning wheel.
Hey.
So it's a spinning wheel. So these are the final entries. So these are the Telegram users. So I am just copy pasting all of their Telegram handles. Okay. So yes. Are you guys excited? I want to hear from the community. I want to hear from the community. Okay. So for those of you who have came in late, sorry guys. Time's up already. I've given you an allowance. So yeah, these entries are already final. Okay, because I see that there are 2 latecomers. Guys, sorry for those
We had a big
latecomers. So
countdown.
you had a lot of time in filling up the form, but sorry.
I'm
The
hungry
time is
now
up
for
already.
some reason. I just feel like chicken for some reason. I have no idea why.
Okay, so guys, just to remind you that 10 lucky winners will take home 10 BUSD each. $10 worth of BUSD. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
So let's begin this. Let's begin. All right. Who is excited? Who is excited? I wanna hear some noise here, guys.
I'm excited.
Okay. So I'll be spinning right now. The first lucky winner is. Ta-da! Come on. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, congratulations to Safer.
It's not one of my old.
Safer, yes. You're the first lucky winner. Nice, nice, nice.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. We still have 9 more to go. Okay, I was just marking all of this so that I could track all of the winners. So we have 9 more to go. Who's it gonna be? All right. Now we still have 9 more, so let's go. Our second lucky winner is no other than, come on. Congratulations to Sarath Kachi.
Congratulations.
Yes, these are Telegram handles, guys. Okay, these are Telegram handles. So I will be I will contact you on Telegram. Okay. Yes. So I was just looking at the spreadsheet so that I could mark them properly. So we have 8 more to go. Sarath Kachi is coming from India, and the Safer is coming from the Philippines. Mabuhay! Congratulations to you, sir.
Mabuhay.
Yes. So we have 8 more to go. Who is going to be the next lucky winner? So here we go. Congratulations to Arga Winatak. Congratulations to Arga Winatak. You are our 3rd lucky winner. So
Well done.
this person is from Indonesia. Wow. So we have 7 more remaining. Okay. All right. So here we go. Our 4th lucky winner is congratulations to yeah, we have Jack Daniel. Congratulations, Jack Daniel. You are the 4th lucky winner of 10 BUSD. Nice,
So
nice,
Jack is
nice.
here. Well done, Jack.
Jack. Oh, by the way, Jack is also an OG.
Nice.
An OG. OG
like
of Nomad
OGs.
Fury. Congratulations to you again, Jack. I think this was a lucky guy because in my previous AMAs, he also won some prizes. You know, wow, this guy is so lucky. All right, so next one, who will be the 5th lucky winner? So let's go. Congratulations to Robbie1090. Congratulations to Robbie1090. Okay. So he is from Indonesia. Nice. We have lots of Indonesians here, and most of our audience here coming from from Asia, in India, Indonesia, Bangladesh, Philippines. Oh, there's someone from Japan as well. Wow. That's very nice. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. We still have 5 more. Don't lose hope, guys. Don't lose hope. Now, our 6th lucky winner is congratulations to My96U. My96U. Congratulations. You are the 6th lucky winner. And this person is from Thailand. I visited Thailand last 2019, an all expense paid trip. I've missed that country, by the way. Especially the crocodiles, Okay. So we have 4 more to go, guys. Don't lose hope.
4 more.
4 more. So who will be the 7th lucky winner? So let's spin. Congratulations to Vinzi. Vinzi, congratulations. You are the 7th lucky winner of 10 BUSD all the way from Malaysia. Yes, I've also visited Malaysia last 2019. It's a beautiful country, by the way. All right, now we have 3 more, guys. 3 more. Don't lose hope.
Last 3.
Last 3. Last 3. Okay. Here we go. Who is going to be the 8th lucky winner? The lucky 8. The lucky 8. Who is it gonna be? Congratulations to Lin99. Lin99, congratulations. You are our lucky 8th winner. So, oh, from the United States. Wow. This person is from the United States. Wow. Okay. 2 more, guys. 2 more. Two more. Last 2. Here we go.
Last.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Congratulations to... Come on! Abdul underscore Rahim 07. Abdul underscore Rahim 07. Congratulations. You are our 9th lucky winner. All the way from India. Nice. Guys, 1 more to go. Who's it gonna be? Who is going to be the 10th and final lucky winner for our giveaway? Alright. So, here we go. Our 10th and final lucky winner is... Come on, come on. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Congratulations to... Minisis John. Minisis John, congratulations.
Well
I think
done,
is also one of the OGs.
Another
Yeah, because...
OG.
Yeah, he was...
OG. Pays to be an OG.
Minisis John, congratulations. You are our 10th and final lucky winner. From the Philippines. Mabuhay! Alright. So once again, congratulations to all of our 10 random lucky winners. So I'll be contacting you later on in Telegram, okay? So yeah, and also guys, to the rest of you, don't give up, because if you have asked questions right here in our live chat, you still have a chance to win and take home 20 BUSD. So the team will decide who are going to be the top 5 questions, you know, for this live AMA. So guys, thank you so much for participating. I hope that you have enjoyed our live AMA. And also, once again, thank you so much to our amazing guest for tonight. We have James Z, the CIO, and Mr. Tillman, the CTO. So guys, once again, thank you so much for your time here with us. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having us.
All right, and also I would like to thank all of the subscribers and viewers who are tuning in to our live AMA with Plutonians. It looks like I'm going to lost my voice. Oh yeah, it really happens. Oh, just wait a second. I have to stop my sharing here. Yeah, that's excitement, man.
Cool.
That's why sometimes I had to. Sometimes I had this. Well, yeah, but that's really excitement.
Sorry, James
Sorry.
had to jump off. He had another meeting that came up at 1. Sorry about that. But that was fun. Thanks, Nomad.
It was really fun indeed. Okay,
Yeah.
so guys, hopefully that you have enjoyed our live AMA here with Plutonians team. Okay, so don't forget to share this to your friends out here. If you want to learn more about Plutonians, you can go to their website that I have provided right here on my YouTube description, or you can reach them out in their official social media channels. And one more thing, please, I would like to invite you all to smash the subscribe button, hit like, and turn on the notification bell for more live AMAs, giveaways, and other videos related to cryptos, blockchain, NFTs, play to earn, and so much more. Okay guys, so from my freaking home studio, this is Jeff, aka Nomad Fury, and I'll see you all once again on my next video. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Tel. Thank you, James.
Thanks for having us. See ya.
Yes, thank you. See you around.